Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Well, after a short night's sleep, yesterday that rain let up, and so I went ahead and finished drilling that field down there. So the soybeans are all in. I got the demo returned. That wasn't too bad. We got the parts in for this. I went ahead and paid for them. We just got to install them. And I went ahead and paid the guy money for this planter for us. So, yeah, it's our planter. I said I was going to buy it from him. And, I'll buy the parts. I'll go ahead and buy it from him. We had about 3 liters of seeds left. That's all that was left when we got done with that field. So I just left him in the planter. I wasn't going to try and take that little bitty bit out. And they weren't going to mess with me. I need to check and see if our silage is done. Nope, still processing, so we'll leave it for now. We started early this morning because this evening, or late in the evening, we are going to get some more rain. So today is going to be kind of crazy. I think I can make it. Yes, I can make it out. Okay. Just as kind of close quartered. Today's got to be kind of crazy. We got to get that alfalfa cut and baled up. It has to happen. We've got to get it done. So that's what we are going to do. Go ahead and pick this up. And we'll go over to that alfalfa field and we'll get started getting it cut. Now, after we get it cut, we're going to have to let it sit for a little bit and then rake it. Yeah. I don't know. I just hope it dries enough today to get it baled up today, because it has to get done, like I said, today. Okay, let's go ahead and fire this up right on the edge. There we go. And a sharp turn will get us in there, and we are cutting alfalfa. So we'll go ahead and get this alfalfa cut up. And yeah, this is going to prove interesting. We're leaving a nice good swath there. We're going to get it all cut up, and we'll be able to hopefully get some sheep and start getting some wool in, because I know that's going to be important for us. We're going to need it. We really are. And anything the sheep don't need, well, you know what? We're going to sell it. We're going to try to get the best price we can out of it, because I know there are places that like to buy alfalfa to turn it into alfalfa pellets and all kinds of other things. So, yeah, that's kind of important. Okay, here we go. Right back into it here. So, yeah, that's going to be important for us. I got to watch what I'm doing. I don't want to get too much grass mixed in with this alfalfa here. If I do that, yeah, that's not going to be too good. But looks like we're doing okay. Let me get out and double check here. Oh, yeah, that looks perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to get to this, get this cut up. I'll see you guys here in just a few.
I'm ready waiting for you, baby.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. We're almost done here. We're making really good headway. We've almost got this completely cut out here, and yeah, we need to get it cut out as quickly as we can. I know how important it's going to be for us, but we'll go ahead, finish this cutting, and then we're going to get some of that silage and go take it in. Try to sell off what we can while this dries a little bit. I mean, you can start to see a little bit of a change between the first and the last rows that we did. It's not a whole bunch, but it's enough. And yeah, that's what we need to do. We will just load up our trailer over there and run some silage in. I mean, you know, we need the money. We need to get it taken care of. So, why not do it? You know what I mean? Okay. Let's put this down. Set it in its little hidey hole right here. You know, I wish I had room for everything to have a specific spot, but I just don't. I just don't have that kind of room. Let's see here. Gotta hug this corner and then crank it real tight. Really tight, really fast, so we don't hit the sprayer. Which, that's something else we're going to have to look into too, is our spray equipment. Okay, bring that back into nice and square, and just right there. I think that should be good enough. Okay. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Got a little bit of room behind even. Okay, so I think we are, well, let's see. No, we'll take a tractor. We'll take a tractor to run it into town. We've got that loading wagon out there. That'll work just fine. In fact, we'll use that tractor. Let's jump in here real quick and back this up over this way. Out of the way. There we go. That ought to do it. Okay, yep. Let's just take the Ford. Now, I know the Ford has got some issues, but I think we can make it work for today. You know, we're just hauling stuff into town. She doesn't have to do a whole bunch of work. Be pretty simple, to be honest. It's just going to be load up the wagon, run it into town. Maybe, I don't know, 1-2 loads, I bet, at most. So get her hooked up. It's hooked up. Okay. We just got to back it underneath our fill spout here. Oh yeah, there's nothing in our way. Go. I think that ought to do it. Let's hop out and have a look, shall we? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's start filling her up, shall we? Ah, that looks good. Let's have a gander in here. Ugh. Yep, that's filling up nicely. Very, very nicely. We're not going to use this silage right away, so going ahead and selling it off and taking it into town is perfectly fine. We'll have to see, though. I don't remember how much this holds. I bought a big silage wagon, or a big pickup wagon, Because I wanted to make short work of everything out there, but I didn't think I bought this big of a pickup wagon. There we go. Let's see how much silage we have left. About 13. Now, I guess it's only going to be one trip, and let's hope our transmission issue doesn't hit us while we're on our way into town. Okay. Let's, I guess we better look and see here. Give me just a minute. I'm going to look and see what the best price is. All right. Well, looks like we're going to the livestock auction. And here we go. She's... I hate to say this, she's struggling a little bit, but I think we'll be just fine. I think we'll be just fine. Keep an eye on our water temp too as we're going. We'll see if it struggles to pull this up the hills, or, you know, if it has any major issues. I don't imagine that it would, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, worst comes to worst, we have to park it for a little while until we can actually get the parts, because I can't get them around here. You know, they done told me over at the dealership they can't get parts for this. So, that could present a problem. I don't know for sure. I hope not. I certainly hope not. Alright. Well, looks like we're doing pretty good. Losing about 1 mile an hour on the hills. That's, you know, pretty strong for this old tractor. I don't know what the deal with it with the planter was. It just kept slipping out of gear constantly, but you know, maybe I just got one gear that's not operating right. Transmission issue. Wonder if I could find a transmission shop that would work on this. I'll check into it and look around and see. But I imagine a transmission for this would be, might be expensive. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Because I would like to use this a little bit more, other than just our bale tractor. It's a good old tractor. It's clean. You know, when we got it up there in Edgewater, it was clean. Okay, are we good? We are good. Let's roll on. Okay, if I remember right, the animal barn is just up here past the railroad tracks on our left. There's some animals right there. Let's see. Watch for pedestrians. I got my forks up so they can't hurt nobody. We definitely ain't going to be speeding through here. That is for sure. We definitely don't have to worry about that. Okay. Boy. Talk about your nice small town. I really like it here. I do. Okay, here's railroad tracks. Let's slow down a little for them. In case they're bumpy. Oh, not too bad. Okay, here's the livestock barn. Let's see. I think we can just turn here. Down this street. Without running anybody over anyway. Okay, I think right over here is our drop point. Okay, let's make a nice wide turn in here. Gonna watch what we're doing here. And then we're gonna have to turn wide. Oh, we hit the curb. But hey, that's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. We'll just kind of swing it over this way and back it up in there. We can make a pretty tight turn with this. Not terribly tight, but tight enough. I don't know how much money this is going to bring us, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. There we go. Okay. And they say we can unload. So let's get to unloading. Well, that's not too bad. That's actually not too bad at all. That was a pretty good price. You know, 22,000. I'll take that. I definitely take that. We're just going to end up running over that curb. There's just no two ways about it. I don't have much of a choice. We'll just take it easy so we don't bust it. Okay, let's get back to the farm. We have got more work to do. Ooh. Well, brakes work real good now. Well, this is a bad intersection, isn't it? We're just going to have to pull out and pray that we don't take out anything when we go. Okay, we're good to go now. Well, I'll meet you guys back at the farm. We'll get this put away, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. See you in a couple. Hey, everybody, welcome back. We're pulling into the farm now. We're going to get this put away, and yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do at this moment. I think it hasn't been a very long time, but we'll go check that alfalfa and see if we can turn it into alfalfa hay. I imagine by now we probably can. Bring us in right here into its little spot. There we go. Okay. Let's get this front loader off for right now. I don't think we need it this instant. And it is a quick release, so, you know, man, that is so nice. Quick release is just, that's the way to go. Should have taken it off before we went to town, but I didn't. That should be good enough. Whoops. There we go. That'll do it. Okay. Now, we need to go get our rake out of our other shed and get over there and start raking that up. And, you know, the baler will be next, so yeah, that'll help us out. That door slid open. This one slid open. There they are. Well, I didn't see any issues coming back or going to town, so maybe whatever it was just a hiccup. Or maybe that planter was just too much. You know, this isn't a brand new tractor. This thing's pretty darn old. So maybe that was the problem. I don't know. You know, I ought to talk to that gentleman and see what vehicles he has for sale. You know, he only sold that planter to us for $2,200, so maybe I ought to call him and find out what he's got. Maybe he's got something worth a darn that, you know, we should be looking at. Okay, we want to go right in here like this. right about, let's see here. Here. Whoop. Okay, and turn her on. Oh, I gotta unfold it. There we go. This doesn't take a whole bunch. This don't take a whole bunch to operate. This is a pretty simple machine. It just flips this over, and yeah, it's pretty easy, to be honest. Very, very effective on something like this. All I have to do is just run right down the middle, and yeah, it does its job. Okay. Can I just run this as a corner? I don't know. Ooh, that's tight. Yes, I can just run that as a corner. I hope the baler can pick it up. Well, if not, we can always take a second stab at it. But, boy, it's trying to run a gear that it can't. What keeps popping down into 8th? I keep bringing it back, but it just doesn't like it. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's what we were having issues with here this last time. Well, shoot. Maybe we do have more of a problem. Maybe I do need to give that old boy a call. Well, let's see how much of this we can get raked up anyway. You know, I'd like to get quite a bit of it done. Okay, let's go. Come on, girl. You can climb this hill. Oh, I hope. I mean, it pulled that big, heavy thing to town, and this little old rake don't weigh nothing. This is as lightweight as they come. There shouldn't be a single issue here at all when it comes to just flipping this over for hay. I mean, shouldn't be nothing. Okay. Pop right back down in here and we'll keep on rolling. It's doing all right here. Okay. Around these corners, that looked good. Oh, yeah. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of grass there at one point. That's okay. We'll be okay with it. We can make it work. Man, I'm having a heck of a time with this. It's just hay. I don't know. I'm a little befuddled right now by this machine. Whoop, too far. Okay, here we go. Well, I'll work on this a little bit. I'll see you in a few. All right, everybody. Something's gone wrong. We're just coasting right now. We don't have any gears. I can see. Watch this. I can rev it up, but yeah, it just kicks out. So I'm just letting the hill coast us down, and yeah, the transmission is unfortunately, I do believe, shot. So when we run, there we go. We ran out of steam. Engine works fine, but we've got no locomotion. So yeah, I guess we'll shut it off and shoot. This is a pickle. This is definitely a pickle. I don't think it's an engine problem. I think it's transmission for sure. I like this old TW25. I'd like to keep it running. So, I guess we are going to have to find somebody that can do something with this. And I've got to find something I can use to finish this up with. I don't want to use that big New Holland for something like this. Yeah, alright. Let's take the walk of shame, grab the cell phone, and, let's see what we can do. I'll talk to y'all here in just a few. Alright, everybody. Well, that took a little doing, but we got her done. Show you what we did here. We'll hop in the little gator. We, cut across here. For now, I have disconnected it, and I've towed it, and we've backed it in there. It's out of the way. Until I can afford to have it fixed, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. In the meantime, I made a phone call to the neighbor, and he is willing to let us use his tractor. So that's what we're going to do. He said he set a tractor out that'll work for us. He said no rush, no hurry. Whenever we get it back to him is fine. This is also the same neighbor that we bought the planter off of. So we're going to go up to his farm and grab it and bring it home, finish what we're doing. We'll just leave the gator up there. We can do a day or two without it. We don't really need it. And, you know, I'm going to leave the key for him so he can move it around where he wants it. But I think this gator's probably equal value, in all honesty, to what he said he's got. It was something I was not expecting. Boy, look at our corn. Look at that corn. That is amazing. It's looking good already. Anyway. Yeah. But it's got the horsepower. It's got the availability. It can do our baling. It can do our tedding. So, I'm not going to complain. I got to remember to take my coffee with me out of my coffee holder here. Out of my little cup holder. Don't want to forget that. But he said just park the gator down there by the shed where the tractor is, and he'll secure it tonight. That way it doesn't disappear. I'm going to hide the key, you know. I'm not going to leave it out. He knows where I'm going to hide it. It's kind of a bit of a trek up to his place, but, you know, it's not terrible. Ooh. Okay, lesson learned. Take that slower. There it is. You know, it's not the prettiest thing ever. He doesn't have much left here on his farm, to be honest. He's got some stuff socked away in there, and he's rented all of his ground out, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's just park her right here. I'll tuck the key away. And, yep, it's an old Alice Chalmers 7080. Don't know a whole bunch about these, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's hop inside, shall we? Is that the brake moving? No, I guess that was just me. There we go. Doesn't have a whole bunch of hours. Only 262.4. That's not bad at all. But I guess let's get her home. Ooh, zippy little thing. Well, big thing. This particular tractor has, I don't know how much more horse than ours. I really don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say it's got, probably 20 more horsepower than what we've got. About 180 or so. I mean, it's way more than we need to do what we're going to do, but, well, we need it, so he's being gracious enough to let us borrow it. He even offered it for me to buy it, and he said he'd make us a heck of a deal on the rest of his farm equipment, and well, we're not financially in that position. If we do get in that position, you know, this wouldn't be a bad little tractor to have. It's older, but seems pretty solid. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'll meet you back at the farm. All right, everybody, I got her hooked up here, and let's test her out. There we go. Let's see what it can do. Oh yeah, no problem pulling, that's for sure. Visibility's a little different, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's lift her up. Let's just keep on going the way we were going. This seems like a pretty good little tractor here. Drop her down and let's roll. Oh yeah, I think we'll do just fine with this. Once I figure out which gear we need to be in here. I think we can do that. Well, I will get to raking with this tractor, and I'm going to cut it till we get to baling. I'll see you guys a little bit later today. See you in a bit. Well, everybody, apparently there's a wrist pin broken here. I'm just not having any luck. Well, for now, there's nothing I can do but go to the dealer. But we are out of time for this time. I'll catch with you guys here in the next one. Bye for now.